Hi everyone, this is Maria. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're continuing the second chapter of Identity 5.
Everyone seems to be hiding a secret. Perhaps I can start with that mysterious novelist and gather some useful information. Strange. Mr. Orpheus isn't here.
Let's investigate the living room.
It's cold. It should have been extinguished a long time ago. It's fixed to the fireplace. Huh. It's moving.
Is it me or there's a lot of space in the living room?
Nothing happened. Did Mr. Orpheus never come here and go out the back door instead? Maybe I can have a chat with Mr. Kreberg. Was that Mr. Kreberg? Where is he going?
Well, I guess we're gonna follow him. Okay, this is the race course.
I lost him. I must find a place with a better view. There's a lookout. I should be able to see the entire race course from up there.
Okay, we gotta move over there. Let's go. Okay, we have finally arrived.
I need something to climb up there. Maybe I can find something useful in the stable over there.
This is so random, but her fit though is so elegant. I love the black skirt with the vest, the blue ribbon. I think she's also wearing a blue brooch. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a necklace. It looks like a brooch though.
Found it. This should help me get up there.
We're doing all of this just to look for Mr. Kreberg. Oh my god. Oh, she's not wearing a brooch, she's wearing a necklace. A blue pendant.
Great. It seems to still be working.
This is so dusty. Let's clean it.
The deserted stands are in disarray, and many things have been damaged. Three mounds, two of which have cornflowers in bloom on them.
I think we found him. I guess we gotta go. He's there, wait. Yeah.
Found him.
What is he doing there?
I need to get a closer look.
Is he looking for something? We've been told by the butler that we shouldn't be there. Like, we shouldn't keep roaming around and... Oh my god, that was so funny. So random. Oh god.
He seems to be looking for something. I need to...
So you're paying attention to the changes in the detection center. Okay. He's moving around now. He's not. Let's go. Hide behind this bush. Oh. Okay. Yeah. What is he even looking for? I think he senses our presence, though.
Who's there?
Should we show ourselves? I mean, we said that we want to talk to him, so let's just reveal ourselves, I guess. Okay.
It's...
Yo ho ho ho. What? Spoiler alert, everybody. Get ready for some tension whenever these two meet up.
Mr. Orpheus. It would seem none of us are following the rules.
The spirit of exploration isn't a terrible quality. However, exploring aimlessly is usually futile. Isn't that so, Mr. Kreberg from Austria?
What do you know?
So Orpheus tells us a lot of things. He said that he investigated the assets of this manor before coming here, and that this racecourse was named after Kreberg's family. He talked about the Blue Hope, the cornflower. As you can see, Kreberg looks tense, and Orpheus he smiles, just says, I know something you don't know. I know everything about you. You're trying to think you can fool me. I can't be fooled. So Orpheus tells us about the White Seed of Death. He tells us that the Kreberg racecourse was once renowned and very popular among the bourgeoisie, and that in each or every race, the rider would invite a lucky lady to pin a flower on it as a victory blessing, and the lucky lady was usually Mary. As for the flower she chose, it was the cornflower. The cornflower, which symbolizes a happy encounter, but soon became evidence against her. People used it to slander her about an impure relationship, but they seem to have forgotten that the horse went berserk and caused a trampling incident. The White Seed of Death was once known as Cineas. It was a symbol of love that Manus had gifted to Mary, and they forgot that the cornflower had always been the crest of Mary's family, just like the one Kreberg is wearing. Now here Kreberg confronts us and tells us the truth, that he is indeed a relative of Mary, and Orpheus tells him, okay, so Manus buried her here? So someone offered a higher price for the location of Mary's grave here, but later on some rumors surfaced about Manus going mad and taking her remains with him. So when Orpheus tells us all this, Mr. Kreberg says, nobody is paying homage to her, everyone is just after that gem, and Mr. Orpheus says, aren't you the same? And Kreberg is like, no, I'm not interested in that cursed thing. Mr. Orpheus says, well, what a pity, because I'm not only a novelist, I'm also a detective, and I'm pretty good at it. And then Mr. Kreberg says, I planned to help you with something. And then we don't really know what happened here. They said something to each other, but we didn't hear anything of that sort.
So, where should we start?
Okay, so Mr. Kreberg says that when Mary passed away, his family sent multiple letters to Manus asking for the dowry to be returned, especially Blue Hope. But Manus never wrote back until the day he went missing. Somebody brought a letter from him to Mary's father. She rests eternally at her beloved place with her beloved. The letter reads, Mary loved 3 things from childhood: horses, jewelry, and praise. I think this shows us that Mr. Kreberg knows her quite well. So we've been given a clue, because Orpheus says that after the incident, Mr. Manus killed the horse. He killed Sinus to appease the anger of the local people. And they speculate that maybe it was buried. She was buried with the horse and with the gem. So Orpheus says that they need to search for anything unusual at these places or the race course. In the corner of the race course, there is a place where cornflowers are blooming. According to the conversation between Orpheus and Mr. Kreberg, the rotting remains sometimes change the pH value of the ground. And from what Mrs. Plinius had told us before, cornflowers need alkaline oil.
It's not at the stables. I think I know where Mary and Cyanus are buried. The hill among the 3 that is only covered in withered grass. Maybe I can locate the necklace before they do. No coffin. And these are not human, huh? What's this?
I have to say, you're really sharp, Mr. Kreberg. You have the makings of a detective.
Oh no, someone's coming.
What difference does it make? Take the box and hide, cover it up and hide. What's the difference?
Miss Journalist, What a surprise.
Oh, is that so, Mr. Orpheus? You're an outstanding detective, but a terrible actor. Especially when it's improvised. And as for our brilliant Miss Journalist over here, I guess you lived up to the expectations.
Yo, what is going on? What is going on?
Ladies and gentlemen, the duo performance is over. Bring that box over here. You don't want any accidents to happen, right?
I never thought this would happen. Or no, it was the last thing that I thought of. But maybe.
Get over there. Turn around and don't look back until you hear a gunshot. Otherwise, it will be the last thing you hear.
I have a feeling that this is staged, in that both Mr. Krieger and Orpheus made a deal with each other to do this, so he can get the gem.
The gate seems to be controlled by this keypad.
Now it all makes sense. I saw quite a few cipher machines around the racecourse. It must be something the master of the manor prepared for the game in the afternoon.
Have you found a way to decode them?
I think I have an idea, and it may be worth a try. We should start with the largest machine at the center of the racecourse.
I think they discovered that Mary's grave is not there, so Manus probably took her somewhere else. There was only the gem. We're also stuck here, and we're trying to find a way to get out of here. Yeah, something is telling me that Orpheus made a deal with Mr. Krieger just so Alex wouldn't get the gem because of its curse.
This seems to be the same cipher machine mentioned in those diaries. It looks like a cipher machine that must be decoded with a key, but I don't know what the key is.
I think I know. What's wrong?
I'm alright. It's just that I'm not used to the sound.
Why don't you look for the other cipher machines? And we'll meet back here. You can leave the decoding to me. I think I know how to decode them.
I found 5 other cipher machines.
Then now... Who is that?
Who is...
Hold on a minute. She looks like Mary. She has gray hair, red dress. She looks like her.
I'll distract her! I'll leave the rest to you!
I really don't trust Orpheus. He's just so smug. I have a feeling he just broke the 4th wall. You're in the heartbeat beats so fast because he's so uncomfortable. It was pretty. Oh my god. I was about to be caught. I guess we have to enable the trade by tax and buy time resources. Okay, we're buying him time, so we decipher all the
Gate is
machines
open.
and open the exits.
Where's Mr. Orpheus? Alice.
I'm happy to see you awake. Mrs. Plinius said you fainted in the greenhouse. Fortunately, Mr. Orpheus was there. I've sent for the doctor in the city, but the storm last night destroyed the roads, so they can't return for now. But Mr. Orpheus is knowledgeable about medicine, and according to his preliminary diagnosis, you seem to be fine. I've instructed the kitchen to prepare some liquid food for you, and I'll go get it immediately.
Thank you. May I know how I got...
Ask for Mrs. Plinius's help to prevent the others in the manor from learning that we took action on our own.
Where's Mr. Kreberg? Did he come back here?
I'm not sure. No one has seen
So
him.
we learned that Mr. Kreberg has escaped, and all his belongings are still in the manor. And Mirani was like, well, I mean, if he has gotten the gem, then he already has achieved his goal. But Orpheus shows us the gem, and he's like, well, he hasn't gotten the gem at all. Orpheus also advises us to be wary of Mr. Kreberg now. He also tells us that Mr. Kreberg may be watching us secretly and doing the big brother thing. I still don't trust Orpheus, but he tells us that it's always better to have more allies, and he's right. So I guess we'll have Mrs. Plinius as our ally now. And Alice says that perhaps we should be more honest now that we are trying to build trust by starting with the reason why we are here. So Alice says that this manor's reputation isn't the best, so why are you here, everyone? And Mrs. Plinius starts first. She says that her presence is linked to her husband's death. According to the newspapers, the cause of her husband's death is a rare bee venom. Although it's a rare occurrence in the field of biology, it isn't unheard of. She said that she wasn't suspicious at first, but while sorting through her husband's belongings, she discovered that he hadn't recorded those bees in his copybook. Her husband was an extremely meticulous man towards people and even more towards his research. So there shouldn't be an unrecorded species, of course. But not too long, she discovered a bee specimen from this manor. And it was the exact rare bee species. She was invited by the manor's lord. In exchange, he would provide information on the bee species and the cause of her husband's death. That is why Mrs. Plinius is here in the manor. Yay, next up is Mr. Orpheus, our diva, though I don't trust him actually. Though he said that he was here for some material, and it wasn't entirely a lie. But he said some weird stuff. He said the subject of the material is himself. What does that even mean? Okay, get ready for the biggest spoiler in the whole series. So Orpheus' father owned this place before Manus did. He was a kind and gentle man who loved and did charity work. Orpheus tells us that he lived very happily in the manor. Unfortunately, his father's kindness did not receive the reward it deserved. The forest ranger they hired collaborated with bandits and they killed his parents and ransacked the manor. He managed, though, to survive by hiding, and later on, a relative of his placed him in a nursery and sold off the manor to Manus at a low price. As for the bandits that destroyed his family, they've gone missing. So Orpheus has been searching for them, but to no avail. Now this is crazy because maybe Orpheus is related to Alice? Orpheus is probably her companion. Orpheus tells us that the manor's lord sent him something, that's why he is here. Okay, so Alice was about to also tell us her story, but unfortunately it got cut off, so everybody went to sleep, and yeah. I'm pretty excited though about the fact that they are related, her story and Orpheus' story. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. Stay tuned for another video of Identity 5 next time. Bye!